Let me show you a little something. See all that? That's usually a ditch that's about 4.5, maybe 5 foot deep. Now let me show you something a little more disturbing. This is our neighbor's driveway. Yes, it is an actual driveway, not the swamp it appears to be. We got hammered with rain last night. He's just built all this back up, and this past summer used a backhoe to dig out this drainage down here a little further and built that little culvert right there. And like I told him, that little culvert wasn't the answer to his problem. There wasn't enough flow through the one pipe that runs under his driveway. He actually needs to have at least the one that's in there now is like a 12 or 14 inch pipe. Needs to have one more like about half the size of the one that we've got at the end underneath our driveway, or under our road rather. That's I think it's a 46 inch pipe. It needs to have at least well, if not two 12 to 14 inch pipes, at least like a half round of the 46 inch pipes, probably what it's going to take. And as you'll see, I'm going to drive on through this because I'm in a Suburban, so it's not like I've got to have to worry about getting the truck stuck or getting washed off the road or anything. But if you can see way back there where it goes underneath the railroad tracks, that's a good 3 or 4 foot pipe right there. And of course, it's flowing through there, but it's getting choked up by the drain culvert. I'm gonna pull this back in because the wind's still kicking around too. And they said we're supposed to get like 3 to 5 inches more tonight. Okay, here's a little bit of the flooding from the other side, from the neighbor's yard. That's usually about a 4 or 5 inch stream going down through there. It's a good 2 to 3 foot right now for it to be up level with the rest of the yard like that. And there again is more of the swamp. I told my neighbor's wife about this, and she said she'll remind him of what I told him before about the bigger pipe. But yeah, see, it's all flooded all over there. Just rushing. Of course, it's not coming through here as fast or hard now as it did last May when it was flooded. His whole pasture up to where the horses are at was flooded last year. See, it's probably a good 3 or 4 inches deep here. But that's part of my yard that I can't mow normally when it's especially during the spring because of the flooding. Walked enough stuff down the road here, making it kind of hard to go from this side. You can see he's even built this up right here. But when you got a river coming down from the highway, I mean, that's usually wide enough you could step across it on a normal day. And now you can see there's no stepping across that. You'd have to wade across almost hip deep in that. We really need to do something about leveling out the yard. Anyway, it's all a swampy mess. But that's what I got that pile of dirt right there behind my daughter's S10 Blazer to do, to level all that back out. Of course, I've got to run a drain pipe through it and then get some some drain pipe to go right there on my driveway too. Yeah, look at how much it's rushing there. And look over here, clear up to the edge of the road, and it comes down that way from the highway over there in that clearing. It's all water about this wide. While I'm out in her truck, I figured I'd show you. See, that's actually been replaced. The pipe that was in there, it's actually quite a bit bigger than that. They've replaced it again. Pipe that was in there before, I could have walked through the road on end myself. I'd have to crawl my big butt in that one. So they've replaced it again since just before this road was repaved, and I hadn't realized it yet. As you can see, it goes all up into my yard here. And like I said, typically you can walk across this. There ain't no walking across it today. This ain't flooded. This is just the normal spring rains here. Because typically this little drain right here that you can just about step across now is usually raging over top of the driveway right there. And it probably will be again tonight, because we're supposed to get a whole buttload more rain in again. And as you can see, the pipe that our pastor next door neighbor put in to drain all this off from the pond over on his neighbor's property isn't doing its job either. Which is another reason I was reluctant to get pipe to run it the rest of the way out. We'd still have a raging river on top and below the driveway, so until we can get a larger pipe put in there, that's useless. But yeah, I need to get all that dirt, and everywhere that you see water in my driveway here and in our backyard, need to get all that leveled out. Between the gas company and the water company coming out here ripping our yard all to pieces over and over again, it's like a doggone washboard, and it's murder out here trying to get this grass cut in the summertime because of all the ridges and divots in the yard. Anyway, so pretty soon when we get ready to go out, we're gonna have to have an ark or a rowboat or something. And the poor dogs are wandering around in leg deep water too, up to their butts. Yeah, that's not a sound you should hear driving down your own driveway. But until I can get the dirt part straightened out, there's no sense ordering more gravel to put in here either. And it's not like this all year round. It's only like this during the rainy season. So anyway, just wanted to give you a little peek at the nastiness we've got going on right now.